Prix is underway. It's a good getaway from Summerfield. Round the outside of the McLaren and looking to move up ahead. But once more, this time forcing him off track. They both go off, but back onto the circuit now, and he's been crashed into. Things look different, things look better for Charles Leclerc because he rounds the final corner to win the challenge. And here comes Charles Leclerc versus Charles Leclerc. He's going to hold it around the outside. Leclerc versus Leclerc. McLaren versus Koenigsegg and Charles Leclerc. He goes, holds it all the way around the outside of his brass table because rounding the final corner, the crowd cheering wildly for Charles Leclerc as he wins his debut race season. One of the greatest drivers to never win a championship as he comes home to once again win a race in Formula 1. He becomes the championship leader once again. Safraz wins the German Grand Prix. It's the final two corners. For the first time in his career, Sylla will become a race winner in Formula 1. He wins the Belgian Grand Prix. Dangerous one, especially at those two corners in Sector 3, but she has traversed it like an absolute master today because she wins her first race in Formula 1, the first woman to win a Grand Prix as she wins. But someone who's well into the points and Imperial is on Sylla as he wins the Austrian Grand Prix through extending the final few corners. One Canadian out of this Grand Prix, but another stands as she makes her way through the final corner to win her third race of the season and Audi's first 1-2 of the season. Axel Dawson wins the Seychelles Grand Prix and he's going to get the run on Dawson through the first two corners. They go wide for a monkey on cloud off the track and into the barriers. It's all kicking off in the safety car restart here. Monkey on cloud making his way back like that, looking to make the move on the inside. The virtual safety car can call. It's your boy, he's out. Gonzalez off the track as well, and trying to get himself back onto track. And there comes Kevin smashing into the side of the Ford Performance. And as he comes through the final corner, Namzar will win his second race of the season. He wins the Italian Grand Prix as he wins the Azerbaijan Grand Prix to extend his lead in the championship. It's a good start from your front runners there. Oh, into turn one, Sylla. It's going to go from down the inside, and it's a big collision, and the safety car has been deployed. It's a big, hefty collision between the top two. Sylla is upside down. Surely he must be okay.
Through the hairpin.
Oh, big collision there, and oh, there goes Gonzalez spinning out, and now into his second race of the season. He wins the United States Grand Prix to go overtake on the inside there. Skittles trying to squeeze him out to the inside as they make their way down to the hairpin. There goes Stone, and they both go into the barrier. Big collision between the top with Namzar 3 wide on the straight as they go down into the hairpin, and he's still now squeezing Namzar to the inside. He gets the overtake, but they both go into the barriers, and it's going to be Namzar crashing into Monkey on Cloud just ahead, and that is going to cause the virtual safety car. Namzar out, and his championship hopes going down the drain completely. But he's probably one of the greatest drivers to never win a championship as he comes home to once again win a race in Formula 1. He wins the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. Namzar, for the first time in his career, Sylla will become a race winner in Formula 1. He wins the Belgian Grand Prix.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in for the finale of 2030. This Formula 1 season started off with a bang with Charles Leclerc at the forefront of the field, and it's ended with an absolute bang. Sylla leading the standings by 20 points to Namzar. Namzar needs to win today or he can't win it, and Sylla needs to finish at least 7th to win the race. And the formation lap has been complete, and for the final time this season, all we'll wait for is those 5 little red lights. And the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix is officially underway. It's a good start up at the front from Nahel. He's trying to take it around the outside of Monkey on Cloud at the front of the pack there, and through turns 2, 3 and 4, Namzar and Skittles both fighting through to try and get the move down the inside at turn 5. Namzar trying to take the move to his teammate, and he's got up into P4 just ahead of Oyinkro. But now Versteo powering through on the straight. Oyinkro also looking to make a move sooner rather than later, as Starvex is creeping up the side of him, and he goes down the inside of Namzar at turn 6 and into turn 7. He's up into 4th position. Sylla still down there in P10, but Namzar has it all to do now. He needs to muster up a few good overtakes to get up into 1st place in this one and hopefully win the Drivers' World Championship in 2030. But there goes Versteo looking to make the move on Skittles there for P3. Further back is going to be Namzar diving it down the inside at the next corner. Skittles almost off the track, and Namzar trying to capitalise and get past his teammates, and they go through the final few corners. Sylla up to P8, almost behind Namzar, but Monkey on Cloud leads after 1 lap. And Sylla looking to go down the inside of Namzar, and he makes the late lunge on both cars there, even on your boy, but your boy has a better exit than the Italian. Namzar has it all to do here. He is falling behind, and here comes Namzar looking to re-overtake the Koenigsegg of Sylla. They have been faster all season, but now the BMW has found some rapid pace towards the final few rounds of this enthralling season as they go side by side. Sylla squeezing him to the utmost inside of the track, and he goes down the inside to retain his position over the BMW. And through the next couple of turns, it's going to be Namzar trying to fend off from McLaren on the inside. There goes Safraz. He's going to make the move and dive it down. Both cars there up into P8 goes Safraz. Namzar through the next part is getting a better exit, but Sylla has the DRS and the slipstream from the McLaren as he moves over to the inside line, and Namzar fading back into the distance. Sylla down the inside of 1, cutting the chicane. Is that a bit controversial? But he's up into P8. And here comes Monkey on Cloud for the move on not 1, not 2, but 3. Can he get the move on Versteo down to the next couple of corners? And Versteo's into the barriers. He is out of the Grand Prix and parked up on the side of the track. Pretty dangerous there, Sylla. And I think Dawson also running into him. Big collision there. Now still in 2nd place now, and behind him your boy moving over to the inside to try and make the move on the Mercedes, getting up into 2nd, 3 wide on the straight. Oyinkro also trying to make a move there. The late lunge doesn't work. There's a virtual safety car, and it's going to be the Skittles out of the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. 1 of the BMWs is gone, but 1 still stands strong. And here comes Oyinkro looking for the overtake on your boy. Can he make the lunge to the inside? Yes, he does. Your boy forced off the track, having to cut the chicane. And there goes Oyinkro up into 2nd place. And now he could be on for more as he has the DRS for the 2nd short shoot here. And he gets up into P1. Of course, he won this Grand Prix last year, and now he leads here in Abu Dhabi. Once again, a bit of deja vu for him as your boy now trying to make a move on Monkey on Cloud to get himself up into 2nd. Around the outside, he's going to go with the first part of the chicane, and he gets the move down the inside. What an overtake from the Frenchman in his final race in Formula 1. But Monkey on Cloud is looking to repass into the final corner, and he does so, and it's 1, 2, 3 as follows. And here comes Oyinkro now through into 3rd place. Monkey on Cloud trying to re-overtake Starvex into turn 6 and 7, the chicane, and Starvex out of the Grand Prix, clipping the inside wall of turn 7 and locking up off the track. The virtual safety car has been called, moving everyone up 1 position as Namzar is still behind his championship rival. This is terrible news for him. He definitely needs to get a move on sooner rather than later if he wants a chance at this championship today. Oyinkro now into the pit lane on lap 9 of 29, and he's going to go onto the hard tyres to the end of the Grand Prix. Hopefully they do take him that long. And here comes Safraz, very close to your boy, as they make their way through the pit lane phase. And here is Monkey on Cloud also now into the pit lane. He is coming in mainly, I think, for the soft tyres, will probably be for him, as Sylla moves up into third place, second place now in this Grand Prix. Namzar also into the pit lane as Sylla moving through, trying to defend from two cars in one overtaking spot. Leclerc looking for the move and the dive bomb on the Italian. Down the inside he goes at turn 5 and he's going to get the move. Cornwell also looking for the move. Leclerc trying to defend that outside line, which will become the inside at turn 7 later on at the chicane. And Cornwell also trying to make his way through. Leclerc weaving around the track, trying to distract his opponent into turn 6 and 7 the chicane. And Leclerc has the late braking, but Cornwell gets the better exit and up onto the straight. Sylla will maintain P2 as it stands and Cornwell up into P3, but the safety car is out and your boy in his final ever race in Formula 1 has so unfortunately crashed out of the Grand Prix. He was hoping that he could maybe be on for the win, but he has to take an early shower. Oyinkro is going to get us underway for the first time in Abu Dhabi in 2030. He is leading this safety car pack, and as he rounds the final corner, it's a matter of when will he go as the safety car comes into the pit lane. And Oyinkro onto the straight has a decent restart. Monkey on Cloud already trying to make the overtake on Vitor Alves into turn 1, and he's having none of it. He holds firm on the inside, both on the soft tyres, both looking to overtake the Ferrari. Up ahead, Vitor Alves round the outside and goes to the inside for turn 5 before they reach the corner. Monkey on Cloud also trying to make a move on the Ferrari, but Oyinkro has that late braking ability there, and onto the straight there is no DRS. It's just pure slipstream, and Oyinkro covering off the Williams, going to the inside of Vitor Alves. But now Monkey on Cloud has that slipstream, has the overspeed into the chicane they go, and Oyinkro trying to hold on to his position, and he does so really well and deploys the battery onto the straight. And there comes Gonzalez. These two are about to be teammates in 2031, and there he goes to the inside of teammates to be side by side through the long left-hander they go, and it's going to be the lead taken by the Uruguayan driver Gonzalez up into first place as they make their way through here. And they're very close there between Sylla and Summerfu. Sylla almost off the track, forcing Summerfu wide and into the next corner. Summerfu takes the position. Namzar up into P5, and Sylla has made his way down. He's tumbling down the order here. And here comes Namzar. Is very close on this straight. A brilliant move made, but there goes Gonzalez. Dawson having to take avoiding action. She just manages to skip past the Cadillac there, but the virtual safety car is out, and Namzar up to third place. Sylla P9, so this is prime position for the championship for Namzar. He needs to make 2 more overtakes and he could become, for the first time ever, a world champion in Formula 1. And here comes Zenzo moving through the next couple of corners, and there goes Sylla into the back of another car ahead. It looks like it was Kevin or Nubit Nunez, and he's picked up 10 seconds worth of penalties now. Kevin trying to fend off his teammate through the final corner, and Sylla almost down to last place on track. This is devastation for the Italian in the final race. And here is Cornwell trying to defend from Monkey on Cloud. Not from Monkey on Cloud, from Namzar as he makes the move into the chicane. Namzar gets the overtake as Cornwell went deep. Yellow flags further back. It's Oyinkro sideways on the track. Just manages to survive that deadly chicane there. And he continues, but with front wing damage, a cost to his race. But he will probably most likely be in at the end of this lap as Charles Leclerc makes the overtake. Of course, these two are battling hefty amounts last season in this exact race, but it was for a championship. But this time it's not, and Charles Leclerc has just made a simple overtake to the inside. The virtual safety car has been called. Vitor Alves out of the Grand Prix, parked up on the side of the track there. A bit dangerous, but we will have that cleared up very shortly. Lap 21 of 29, Namzar just one more overtake to be world champion. And here comes Namzar on lap 23, 6 laps to go after this one, and he gets to the inside, and before they reach the corner, Namzar, you can hear the crowd roaring because he's in a world championship defining position. P1 for Namzar. He can do no more in this. It's all down to Sylla. He needs to finish up in P7 or higher, but due to the penalties he may need to extend his gap just a lot more here, or else he could fall down the order. And there comes Kevin. He's also looking to get up into the podium. Sylla doing very well in this race so far. Down the inside goes Kevin at the chicane, forcing Sylla off, and Sylla into the barriers, and Sylla out of the Grand Prix. It's devastation for the Italian after what was a brilliant season, an absolutely stunning performance. Stellar stuff from Sylla the entire way through this year has ended in absolute calamity, and now in 4 laps time Namzar will be your world champion. And Namzar just needs to finish this race in first place now. Dawson could have something to say about that. She is gaining rapidly on those mediums on Namzar up ahead. Could she make an overtake with laps to go? And it's the penultimate lap. Dawson using battery, gaining exponentially on the BMW. She is now just 2 tenths away from the BMW, and now she will have DRS onto this straight. What can she do? Can she put Sylla back into championship contention? These two haven't really fought this season, but I guess there's a first time for everything as Dawson goes down the inside. Getting the move done into P1 she goes, and it's going to be looking like Namzar, with 1 lap to go, just about has his championship hopes once more for the 3rd year running fading away. But there is just 1 lap in it, and Namzar 4 tenths, 3 tenths now behind the leader, the race leader right now. She's won 3 races already this season. Namzar needs to stop her from winning a 4th and to take the championship. Will it be a first world championship for Sylla, who is out of this Grand Prix, or will it be a first world championship after a 3rd attempt from Namzar in Abu Dhabi in 2030? Can he make the move on Dawson? She is very far ahead. Will he make the late lunge as they edge closer to the chicane of turn 6 and 7? But she can't get close enough to Namzar there, backing up into him. But Namzar, can he get close enough to Dawson on this next shoot of DRS here? Can he make the move into the long left-hander? No, he can't. He is still stuck behind that Audi car. And as Dawson makes her way round the final few corners, it's so upsetting to see. Namzar had it in the bag with about 6 laps to go in this one, but on the penultimate lap, this woman right here has taken victory, her 4th victory of the season, and Sylla is your world champion of 2030. What a way to win it, and it's absolute disappointment for the 3rd time for Namzar. We all thought he was out of it after Kevin had forced him off the track and into the barriers, but he should celebrate like there is no tomorrow today, because in his 2nd season in Formula 1 has won the World Drivers' Championship.